Hello again. This is me, Harold Christian, the owner of HCC Specialty Corporation. It's the new corporation, new manufacturing corporation that's coming online. This is the first page in my catalog with my company name. You see all these 5 different products, actually 6 counting the poetry book. I work for a lot of manufacturers, company owners, while that had 2 or 3 diversities. And when those diversities were going good and the profits were up and good, they were happy, complacent. But then when things went down, they were always hollering about diversify and would have us pulling our hair out trying to diversify their companies, but they didn't have the profit had went away. Didn't have the money to get it, and it seems impossible. That's why when I sat down and decided to start this company, I tried to diversify it with these 5 different divisions all at once. I worked out there 27 years for other manufacturing companies here. I'm an expert in every diversity. I'm a new product expert. My specialty is electromechanical products, new ones. So in the process of 27 years, they in a diversity that I'm an expert in. I done work with your people and spent time in those diversities to be an expert at it. Everything from piping to plastic. And that's why this product is actually, this vent, most people would think that would be a hardware division, but actually it's a personal care product, personal comfort. Products in the personal care division should be for personal comfort, and this vent actually is that. It's the personal comfort sitting around your house and in the house. It gets rid of cold spots and stuff, makes your house more comfortable to set up in, and decreases your fuel bill. It might not seem like a personal care product, but it is something for your personal comfort. Something to make your house more comfortable set in cold and heat. And obviously, this is a household appliance division. This chicken made to cut up whole fries. Like I said, watching my wife struggle cutting up chickens, and she would buy the ones that was on sale. In black here, I didn't make the money whites made in doing this kind of work. So we were always going from paycheck to paycheck, scrapped. That's another reason for starting this company, so I could finally get paid for my work. And this is just a picture of everything. I've ordered the new CAD system, which will actually, better than this one I have here, will actually allow me to automate some of these things and show them working. I'm waiting for that to get here. And this book was something I thought about doing when I got to the point here they wouldn't let me make money off this stuff or practicing engineering anymore. I promised my coworkers that I would no longer prostitute the engineering profession because I thanked them and worked with them, allowed my white coworkers, product engineers like myself, allowed me to get the intelligence I need to have my own company. And they patiently, whereas they wouldn't with others, I know, let me sit there and work for wages that what they consider, and I consider too, this degrades and prosecutes the engineering profession, long enough to get the intelligence I need to have my own company. I made a promise to them. I wouldn't do that after I got it. When I left Squared, Sawyer Danfoss, my product engineer peers, congratulated me, shook my hand. I promised I wouldn't work that way anymore. Degrade the engineering profession, and I haven't. I kept my word. The thing with me about keeping my word with things like that. And again, this is a poem from that book, Dads and Fathers, as I said, based on the scriptures that Christ said. Call no man on earth your father. Your father is he in heaven. But like I said, there are other scriptures in the Bible that reflect these poems and all these poems and stuff. This and I'm trying to catch the door. Here's these doors. These doors, the technology I use for these doors was actually developed in Princeton University. When I say develop, they weren't used for this. They were used as a feed through for a feed through for to reach into a hostile environment towards plasma, the temperature of the sun, actually feeding water in it to cool metal and stuff, and moving in and out through a piece of metal as if it was solid. But it's the same theory, same principle, but it's used in a whole different application here. So it's what I always say. There was a dispute about who did that feed through there in Princeton. If you look at how these doors are designed, the same principle, same theory, but a different application in different parts, you know it had to be done by me. The fingerprint, as we call it in engineering, showed up again over in my basement of my house. And this is just also from the pictures I've been showing people. It actually shows how air seeps around the door, and actually shows that gap, and how you can, with just a screwdriver, adjust the size of these doors to take up any gaps in the jam and stuff as a house cell or anything. But it's still, these doors are solid. They can be made of stainless steel, aluminum, but it's the same principle. You're moving something, but it's stronger than solid. Now, I did this little introductory. All these things are for sale. The engineering and development has been done. I'm simply waiting for orders to tool up and run these off the center line shipping to my customers. To hire employees and stuff. They sent my perfect scenario, to have my marketing people running around the world selling these things to individuals, my manufacturing staff building them, and me sitting up in the front somewhere up in the corner office designing more of this stuff. So please hurry up and get your orders in. I am really anticipating and looking into. I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun doing this. Most people don't understand that, but it's kind of always, but I always how hard this crap is to do. It is. And even I struggle at times to get something done, but I've never failed to get anything done yet. And the reward you receive, or just knowing you created something new or brought something new into the world that didn't exist before. I've been hired by many companies here to do things they couldn't find anyone else to do. New products, like I said, I specialize in new products. New products, things that don't exist. Got letters of accommodation. My wall, with my family room in my house, with my wife, if they ain't taking them down already. It's full of letters of accommodation I've got from companies where I've sat there using their engineering system all by myself, created them a solid model of a product, so all they had to do was tool it up and out there in the assembly line and got letters of accommodation for doing it for them. And this is just some I done did the same thing for myself with, so that me and my wife wouldn't be poor, going from paycheck to paycheck and struggling. We've had the money like the rest of our friends and the people we associate with, which I consider good friends: Lyle Childs, Foster, Blaze, and Don, my engineering buddies. So hurry up and get those orders in. I'm hoping that this company will get on. It'll be very profitable for me and all of those who do business with me.